Hi and welcome. In this session, I talk about the Linux command structure. As you know, the previous session was not able to capture proper, so I'm going to re-recording this session. And in this session, we're going to talk about the command structure for Linux operating system, which is going to help us to work day to day programming, developed or writing code in the Ansible and Python. So let's quickly start. So we already announced the proc 4. We have the three basic command to open the keyword by which you're going to open the terminal. Before going that, we will understand what are the three difference parameter. So I already shared this part. You can check your on your Google Classroom, and let me show you. So we have Linux command set, essential Linux command set. Yes, so I'm going to start from here. Let me open my whiteboard. Okay. So this PDF already is shared in Classroom. You can download. There is total 5 PDF. So we're going to discuss on the first 3 PDF. And the content I'm going to start is the very first. You should understand the command structure, how the Linux command options and arguments follow, and we will check with the uh, multiple example. Okay, so let's understand this part. So command structure having three part. So first part, you have command name itself. This is the command name itself, the command, like you going to give the command like date. So this is a command. Cal, it is a command. Now command going to follow with the space and then options. Options always come with the dash, followed by the dash. XYG, this is your options. Options, once it's follow options, then you can use argument, or without option also you can use argument. So let's see the example. However, before going that example, we have two form of the options. First, single dash option and double dash option. Single dash option give you the short form of the options, whereas the double dash followed by the long form. Let's see what is meaning for that. By doing the examples, it will be very clear. Let's move to example. So I'm going to open the terminal. How you can open? There is a three way to open terminal. Either you go for the keyword that called Control Alt T. So this is going to give you wait for the okay. So I'm going to bigger in the screen now. So you can use Control D, close the terminal. Control Alt T, it's going to help you to open the terminal. Or there is another way, in your favorite activity list you have attached your terminal. or you can go to the down to the activity, you can see program dots. So you can find the terminal and you can add as a favorite. So you can click add as a favorite. Already I have added, so I'm not going to add this. So we have this, just you click this, you have to click on the terminal icon, it's going to open you. So please practice with the control alt T. This is very easy one. Now come to the these 3 point, it's a clear, I hope so. This is mentioned over here. You have control D, you can close the terminal, and control L we will going to frequently use. You can clean the command which is appear on the screen. Okay, so by control L you are able to clean the terminal. Now come to the next command. We already have discussed about the patch upgrade. This is supposed to be good practice. You have to do every alternative day, after 2 days or 3 days, to update and followed by the upgrade. Without update, don't do the upgrade. This is a common practice. You have to do the first update the package which is announced by the Ubuntu, then you can go for upgrade. Once these two done, then you can install, go for any package if you want to install, or this is not mandatory. If required, you can go for that. So you should follow these two, then you can go for installation if you want to install anything new package on that. How do you going to check the package is available before installation? You can check the command called debian package, and I'm giving the full list, and you can grab for a specific package. Like I'm giving here, grab the package name called virtual box, or this is, or you can use the virtual keyword. So you have this many package, you can find your package and you can go for installation if it's not installed, or it's installed with the out of 10 package there is only the few dependent package or dependency package are installed, rest you need to, so better you go for installation for entire package. Now how to remove the any software? This command remove command, apt get remove command, going to help you to the following package remove from the debian debian package list. Now the second, what is the difference between these two commands? Both the command help you to remove the package, but first one it will remove your specific package, where is the second command going to remove your dependency package also, which is installed during the main package. So that this command going to help you entire dependency package including that software, it's going to delete. Last command we have sudo apt get auto remove. This is a good practice if you do every month, to remove the all the zip file which is left over in your file system when you install the specific software. After installation of a specific software, there is zip file or something dependencies package are available in your memory, so that going to be searched by this command and they're going to be delete from your, and it's going to make more memory available. So this is also good practice. So you go through this and let me know if you are facing any issue, so or anything detail you want to know about this command, please post on the classroom. Now come to the command structure, what we're going to discuss. So command structure, I already opened that part. So command structure, I discussed, we have short form command and the long form command. Short form followed by the single dash with the immediate followed by those options you can see here, and then followed by the argument if there is a required argument, or sometimes there is no option required, you can go to directly to option. And this option maybe you can do single dash with the all three options. This is another way and style by which you can provide the command to the terminal. Long form, instead of this short form we have followed by the double dash and the long form of the command. So you can see alpha, beta, Charlie, and then followed by the argument. Let's see the example and we will try to understand how it's working fine. So Control L, I'm going to create the screen. Now I told you just before how to use Control L. Just Control L, it's going to clean your screen so that you can work further. Okay, so we have det, let's say one example, det command. So this is my input det and output printed what is today's date. Same way for cal, you can see the command, this is a command. In det command there is no options and there is no argument, only the command. In cal I'm doing same way, there is no options, I'm not going to use any option followed by the any argument. Let's see only for the command name, that's cal. If we push the only command, then it generate, you can see the command generate the current month with the current date, means present month followed by the present date. So this is calendar. Now let's give some argument. I'm giving, I want to look for 2022 followed by the cal. So I have provided here the argument 2022 is a argument, not a option, because option have either short form or long form. Short form followed by the single dash, while is a long form followed by the two double dash. So we will see in couple of seconds. So let's, cal is a command name followed by the argument, command line argument. So due to argument, the command output behavior changed its entire 2022 calendar printed over the output screen. Now you can see that. Let's use with the some more argument. You can follow multiple argument, like I want this as 12 2022, means this argument says that I want to see 12 month for the year 2022. So output now specific for followed by the argument. Now this is called argument followed by the command. Now let's try to with option as well as argument. So first I'm going to try with the only with the command and command followed by the argument, then sorry, followed by the options. So we know the output of the command is only the present output, present month followed by the today's date. If I will add the option here, single dash short form, I'm telling that. So after 1 month, what is the result, what is the current month, and then after 1 month. So it will give December is a current one, January after 1 month means after the December we have January. So this is called option. So I can change my option parameter as 2 and it's giving to January, February is going to come after the December. Same way we can add another option. You can add multiple option. I want to add before the my current month. What is the before my current month? It's only 1 month before, so means we going to add the output expected as November also. So you can see there is November. Let me clean this. I just looking for after 1 month and before 1 month. So what will be the output? You can see. Let me clear the screen, and this is it. So you have existing current month, that is December, and the argument a for after the December, that is January, and before the December, that is November. So this is the argument. Now this is the options. Now you can add these options with the argument. So I want not for existing the same thing for the December 2022. So with the argument I will give 12 2022. So this December, now it's a December given 2022, and the 1 month before and 1 month after also it's going to. So you can, this is very beautiful example here. If you want to, let's see. So here, this is the command name. This is the command name, followed by the options. Option may be multiple option. Here this is the short form options. Option used as a dash, either single dash or double dash, and then followed by the argument. So you can see there is a multiple argument. So command structure will be first command name, followed by the multiple options, and followed by the multiple argument. Or it could be both, the vice versa possible. Command itself only, command going to be, or you can add with the options alone, or you can add with the argument alone, or combination of all three. Sorry. So I hope this part is clear. Now let's control D, sorry, control L going to clear the screen. Let me clean this. Okay, so what is next? We have, okay, now we understand that we have file path structure. So what is the file path? And that's very important to know about the file path. Let me open terminal. File path give you the exact what is the, where the file located. So before that you should know what is the structure of Linux, structure of the file system. So we have, I already shared you. You can download this file cheat sheet, file system cheat sheet, and you can refer this. Let's quickly go through what is this, what's the meaning of the file system. Sorry. Now you can see root directory. Root directory, you have very top file system of the tree. So this is the tree under which the root, the symbol this, under which all the file system going to be associated with that. It's going to contain within this. You have to follow this. So there is this is the major file system which is going to be separated from the root. So from this you have to follow what is the path and what type of folder is made. Linux is nothing, it's a file system, everything contained into the file. So that's come under the root, very top of the file tree. Now if we have these, under that all the file is created, and these are the default file. Within that you going to create your own purpose of file. Let's see. After root you have bin file. This is nothing, this is the store common Linux user command binary file. All the binary data going to be stored here, like the command date, cat, cal. These are coming under slash bin. What do you mean by that? So if you go for terminal, let me show you. I'm going to, so this is, if you see here in terminal, so you have, like, let me echo the path. What are the path do you have on file system? So I'm, the command will be path. So this is entire path. You can see what we have, like this thing. So this is entire path we have. And now let's understand what is the path. How do you know that that command called which, the command is which, where you are the file is. So if you want to know the cal, so the command will be which, and the option argument will be cal. Here the command itself going to be a argument. So they are printing that you can follow the user slash bin slash cal. Cal having the path within the bin file system, within the bin file system, on the tree of the bin. Now next is bootable Linux kernel. Here all the bootloader going to be installed, which going to be the Linux kernel and other boot features. So while you going to installation of the Linux operating system, it's going to follow the, is going to store entire package and file and software within that path, like slash boot under this folder or file system. Now next we have device. Root followed by the dev contained all device information like terminal, floppy disk, RAM, CD-ROM. Same way we have slash etc contained all the administrative configuration file. So you can follow, we're going to couple in upcoming classes, we going to study about the Linux manual. We can't remember all the command, but by the help of Linux manual we will try to understand what is the format, what are the options for the followed by the command structure, and what are the argument available predefined in the Linux manual. So by the help of Linux manual or entire Linux manual are available in etc. So etc is most common used throughout the Linux when you are going to practice the command over the Linux operating system. Okay, now come to the next, we have slash home, where we're going to keep all the folder and everything. By default we are here. Okay, and come to the next, we have slash media. If you connect a USB drive or anything like pen drive in your, so you need to, it's going to show in under the media, and you are able to access the data from the your USB connected or pen drive. Library slash library is the contain all the shared library needed by the application in the bin and super bin boot system. Means whatever the command we're going to use, so everything contained under the library, that's followed by the slash bin and super. MNT is the mount point, where you want to mount your hard drive, whether inbuilt or outside you external hard drive or internal hard drive, you need to mount accordingly so that you are able to access the data. Miscellaneous having everything, the file system, auto mount mount file system on the request if you want to do. This is the miscellaneous one. And we have directory store, next one slash opt, that is for directory structure used to store additional or optional software. So this is again optional. We will see if it's required for. Now slash proc, it's nothing, is a processor resource used or system used. You can see that there is a multiple command which the day to day we are running. So one of the command is hot top. It's going to show you what are the resource running, like out of 32 GB, the 2.5 GB is consumed, how much memory, what are the percentage of your processor, what is the PID, and other all the information are there. So this file system in this proc, and this is very useful. We will use these things in upcoming classes frequently. Now we have slash root. So you can see this is also called root file. What is different between these two, the slash root and root? So root is, this is the actual root, the very top of the tree of the root, and under this root there is called root file. This is called root file. The name is root file, contain the all root user information, like home folder for the root user or super user, similar to, you can compare that. Now come to SBIN, the super user, means this is for the content administrative command. Like, what do you mean by administrative command? Like, let me show you the command which going to show your network connectivity and other part, where the administrative command you need super user use, like interface config. If you want to see how many interface running on that, or you want to see ip route. So these are the administrative command. If you see this command followed by the superwin, so I'm going to which ip. If you see ip is itself is sbin superwin. Now we have temporary file, where the temporary content all the temporary work done by you, and then followed by the users or user. If you have multi-instance of user, they will contain all the information under this. And then variable, it's used for the log capturing. If you have the logs capture, you want to see what are the logs generated whenever the your session is on, that you can follow it under this variable. So this is the file system. Let's understand how easy we can go through this file system. So the command I have already posted in the classroom. Let me show you. These are the command. You go through this and feel comfortable, and you can post the question on that. Come to the file structure system in the Linux. So how to use the command? You have cd command. You should know what do you mean by that. Cd cd stand for the change directory, but there is a frequent use of cd. If you give cd followed by the single space, then followed by the argument. So here I'm giving single dot, there is nothing change. Means what? pwd give you the output for the your present directory, where you are actually in the Linux file system, where you are. So pw is present working directory. So what is my present working directory? Is nothing, home directory followed by the casv, means it's the casv user instance, that's a home directory. So cd followed by the space given by the single dot is nothing, is the your present directory. Now if you do this double dot cd followed by the space giving double dot, it's bidding you in your parent directory. So right now the my current directory is class V. What is my parent directory? Home directory. You can see your present working directory now slash home. So you can see it's a change from the class V to your parent directory home. That's slash home. What is the parent directory for the home? That is the slash root. That's so let's see we will get that or not. So cd followed by a space, then two dash, that give you the parent directory of the home directory. That's nothing, your root directory. So we are under the root. This is now next concept, change directory followed by the space and then go tindle, sorry, tiddles, the symbol tidy, tiddles. So this tiddle tiddles symbols give you home directory. You can see this tilde tilde symbol you have as a home directory, and other than tilde symbol you have root home entire directory name. So as soon as you will give that title, it will bring you the home directory. We are in the titles directory, you can see from that. So as now you followed by the space given by the root symbol, root of the directory, you will be inside the root directory. So you can follow this way. By change directory you can jump to that, or for home directory you can no need to use anything, just you do cd, you will wherever you are in the linux file structure, in linux file system, you will back to the home directory. How to change? This is the root directory parent. If you want to go for your tree, you want to go means file tree structure, you want to go anywhere, you have to give the exact path. Suppose you want to go in desktop, so there's a desktop and followed by this, just change directory desktop, use the tab, it will be you are in here. Now you are the home directory under desktop, and you can, once you will do cd, you can back to your home directory. This so cd help you to come back to the your home directory without any option. Double dot for your parents directory, where is a single dot, it's your urgent working directory. Pwd give you output where you are the urgent working directory. I hope this part is clear. If you have any doubt, you can post on the classroom. Now back to, we saw these options. Okay, come to the next command, we have ls. So what is the option do we have? We have, this is the listing. So I'm not going to give any options or argument. Let's see what is the output. So right now I am, my present directory is again home directory. Let's see what is the output. I'm doing ls and is giving the output. So this output shows that we have this many file system, we have this many file and folder. So you can see folder is showing with the other color, whereas all the file in white, and these are the red are, it's showing the executable file, Debian package file, which is going to be some software. Where is you can see this blue, these are the folder ones, these are the folders, and the whites all are, these are the file whites. You can see dynamic mac, data, delete me.txt. These are the input.txt, link.txt. These are the file where is the blue one is the folder one, and red one, this shows as a Debian package or software. That going to be executable one. You can execute and get the respective software working in your system. So there is if we just ls is a command which is going to be print the list the all file and folder. If you followed by the option L give you the entire file system in the row wise with the some attribute or feature details. Let's see that what is this. So this is the my ls command output is giving you that how much memory and what are the, whether it's a directory for directory or it's a file and other stuff, all the information. Having more information, you have who is the, what is the ownership, what is the user's name, what are the privilege, everything it's providing you in detail. So ls going to list your data with the all attribute information while you are giving hyphen dash followed by L. This is the options. Now we have multiple option. Let me, yes, we have multiple options. Like if you go to, I'm going to change the directory project. We have ls command, this option, and we saw the L, it's given you the detail of that. If you want to see any, let me go the any hidden file including with the normal file, because for ls they will not going to provide you hidden file. So there is a single command that is called ll. It's going to give you equivalent as a ls hyphen l as well as a for the hidden file. Let's see the output. You can see all the dot file, it's not represented, all the dot file is represented over here. You can see these are the dot file also came here. So these are the hidden file and folder which it's going to show you dot ssh. You can see that dot vs code, dot xjournal. So these are the all the dot file, these are the hidden file also going to show. But there is other way also going to, you can see that followed by the options list, then followed by the a, option A going to show you the hidden file. This is the equivalent to ll command. Now you can see that these are the options coming due to A. Now you can add the option human readable, where you able to see all the memory allocation of this file in the human readable. You can see kb, mb, these are under the k and the according to it's a human readable, others are 0. You can see that. So these three followed by the options. And there is, I told you this is a very enriched method. You can use the different style also. So that is, you can use all three combination dash l a h, means L give you listing, A for hidden file also, H for human readable. So these options, this is the different style by which you can also represent. So I'm going to close the session here, and we're going to see next class for same continuity of this command line structure and the file system, Linux file system. And in next class we're going to see the what are the options we can view the any file using the cat, more, less, head and tail command. Bye, see you in next class.